beautiful people, how are you all doing today? It's your girl Maria David, and I'm back again with another interesting video. So if you're seeing this video for the first time, I posted the first part of this video, before now. I'm going to put the link of the first part down in the description box. But then what are we talking about? It is a woman that came on our TikTok page to tell us how our ex-boyfriend came back to start chatting her and telling her, I want you, you are the only one I want, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and still post the first part of our story so that you can refresh your, if this is the first time for joining this channel. So let me go ahead and play this first part first, then we'll come back and talk about it.
Y'all, it's story time. So my ex from 5 years ago has been blowing me up and trying to get my attention for the past 3 months. But the gag is this man is married and his wife is currently 7 months pregnant. Okay, a little backstory from our relationship. We dated in 2017, 2018. We dated for about 7 months. We got engaged. A beautiful proposal, beautiful ring. And he played in the NFL and he wanted me to quit my job and move in with him. But the thing is, I worked as a petroleum engineer in Dubai. I was making shit ton of money. And I didn't want to leave my job to be a housewife. And I told him I wasn't ready because he was 2 years older than me, but he was ready to settle down, like get married, have kids and stuff like that. I was ready for marriage, but I was not ready to have kids, and I knew that's what he wanted. So I was like, it doesn't make sense for me to, quit my job and do what you want because you're already set. You are doing your dream job. You're playing in the NFL and you're doing great at it. I want to, have money for myself. I want to chase my dreams. So I was like, I can't do that. So he was like, well, if you don't quit your job and move with me, then we can just go ahead and break up. And then I was like, oh, I guess we're going to break up then because I'm not doing that. Boom, we broke up. I haven't talked to this man in years. We got reconnected last year via Facebook, but I ceased all communications when I found out he was married because I felt like that was disrespectful. 3 months ago, for some reason, he wanted to pick up communication. Blowing me up. Did not respond because like I said, I thought it was disrespectful to his marriage. This man gonna text me talking about thinking about you. I said, how about you think about your wife, sir? How about you think about your wife, sir? So then he goes and texts me talking about, Bree, please, I don't want her. She's just here until you're ready to love me again. Please let me show you what your address. I'm going to send you flowers. I'm like, okay, fine. I sent him an address, but it wasn't my address. He was like, sent. They'll be arriving at 1 p.m. He going to text me talking about they were delivered. Did you get them? Question mark. I said, laugh my ass off. The address I sent you is the county morgue. So leave me alone before I tell your wife. He going to go back and I guess put the address in Google and it pops up as the Cobb County Medical Examiner. So he's mad, right? Because apparently he was like, I sent you 1,000 roses. You got me sending it to the wrong address. I'm like, sir, this relationship is dead like them people in that fucking building. Leave me alone before I tell your wife. Scram, get out of here. So this man gets mad. This man is mad at me and proceeds to blow up my phone. You're married. Your wife is pregnant. Why are you worried about me? Why are you worried about me? Leave me alone. I am living my best life. And I am so glad I did not quit my job in Dubai 5 years ago because now I'm living my best life, literally. Okay? Girls, follow your dream. Young women out there, follow your dream. Do not settle for no man. Do not settle for no man. Live your life. Get that money. Get your own bread. Do that. That is it. That is all. Thank you.
So the second part of the updates of this particular story, she was saying that the wife chatted her up and the wife was telling her that she's aware that her husband doesn't love her husband hates her, but she loves the man. That's the wife that is pregnant too, 7 months pregnant. That her husband loves her, her husband doesn't love her husband hates her, but she loves her husband and she can do anything to keep the man. And then the one that actually was crazy was that they named their first daughter the girl's name. They named the first girl after her. It's crazy, man. So I decided to film other people's reaction in another set of videos. So here are other people's reaction about this particular story. But then let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. So let's go ahead and watch other people's reaction, then we'll come back and talk about it.
Update: the wife see the video and she messaged me on Instagram.
Go watch that video. That was hilarious. Okay. So, story time. I didn't have no kids named after me. But I had this best friend in high school. We were best friends, never dated. He transferred schools out of town in the middle of junior year, something like that. I transferred schools in town my senior year. So we still talk. Well, he's in another town. He's like, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm like, oh yay. Finally. I get my chance, right? He's supposed to come in that weekend. We're gonna kick it with my family, whatever. He blows me off. I don't talk to him for a couple months. He calls me some months later talking about I got my girl pregnant. And I was like, well, congratulations. That's great. You're still my best friend. Dating didn't work. Fuck it. I go to his baby shower. I get his baby gifts, everything. Well, May rolls around. May is my birth month. He calls me on my birthday to tell me happy birthday and that his daughter was born on my birthday. I was like, damn. You ain't never gonna forget me, are you? A few years later, we meet again, and yeah, it didn't go nowhere again, but he gave some good head in the parking lot, though. And if you know who I'm talking about in real life, shh.
Y'all, it's story time. So my ex from
Did Nati just tell you? Go watch her video. Go watch her video. This is what I'm talking about. Get your career, get your money, okay? Have your career, have your money, get your degree. Then get you a man. Or then that's when you take him serious. But first thing first, get your money and get your career. Because listen to her story, y'all. Go watch her story. This is how men play. This is what they do. Listen to Auntie. Listen to Auntie.
But the gag is this man is married and his wife is currently 7 months.
All right, y'all, please go back and watch that video for full context. When I tell y'all that it's very telling how these men, marriage is not for love. He did not love that wife. It was convenience. He wanted to settle down, which he needed a wife in his corner. It looks better for men when they are married. They get more benefits and discounts and all that stuff to be married and have children. It is not for love. It never has been. Marriage is a business contract. Marriage is a business contract, and if you want to get married, I have nothing against marriage. Handle your business, but make sure it is beneficial for you and that it works out for both parties. A lot of these men, that's why they're screaming so much now. Oh, what about love? What about it? When women marry for love and we realize that y'all still out here lying, cheating, doing everything under the sun, behaving like a single man while I'm at home trying to be a good wife and do all the things that I think I'm supposed to do, and yet you're out here not behaving as a husband. Once women realize that, oh no, do not. If you love that man, fine, but make sure all of your paperwork is together. Make sure you get a prenup, a postnup, put everything in there to protect yourself and your family as best you can, especially when it comes to kids. Again, look at these men screaming all over TikTok about child support. They want you pregnant. They want you popping out their kids. That looks good for them. That makes them look good. But when it all boils down to it, you will be left with those kids. You are responsible for those kids. You are the one that's laying your life down. Could possibly die having those kids. Is marriage really worth it? You need to weigh the pros and cons. Do not jump out of there just because people are pushing you. Get married. You should get married. When you gonna get married? Don't do it. Don't do it unless it is what you want to do. Everything looks right and makes sense. The pros and cons balance. Get your prenup and your postnup. Because these men are grimy out here. Husbands, no husbands. It is what it is. He wanted her to. She was his choice. But because he couldn't have his choice, he chose whoever was next in line. He's texting her, telling how he don't love her. He just was with her until she finished school, finished and was ready to settle down with him. How dare you? But yet you got this woman pregnant with your child. She's 7 months pregnant. These men do not care. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So protect yourself at all costs. Because if you don't care about yourself, these men surely don't.
Story time. So my ex from 5 years ago has been blowing me up and trying to get my attention.
So firstly, I want to say kudos to this creator for just knowing what she wanted and knowing what she wasn't ready for and standing 10 toes down on that. Kudos to her. But her story made me think about something I always say. I'm always saying I don't ever want somebody to settle for me. Like, I need to know that I'm the woman you want. I need to know that you chose me and you'll forever choose me and you'll forever be me. And it just brought me back to a situation that I was in where I was getting told, hey, I love you and I want you. Mind you, this person was with somebody else. Their actions weren't showing me that they wanted me, but they just would not leave me alone. And I don't want to be the person who is sleeping beside someone who is thinking about somebody else, or sleeping beside somebody who's blowing me up. And it's just so embarrassing being in relationships, because imagine that dude's wife, and you need to go back and watch her story time. But imagine that dude's wife probably doing the most for him, probably made the sacrifice to get married, have kids, but at the same time, you're out here blowing another female's phone up. And it's just crazy to me how people will settle for somebody that they know they really don't want, instead of taking the time to work on themselves, taking the time to heal, taking the time to deal with yourself, taking the time to grow, and then finding what you really want. But instead, you decide that the in the moment is what I want, and then in the end, you hurt somebody. Because think about it, if this creator decides that, okay, I'm gonna be that girl who doesn't care and I'm gonna get back with you. Now, you're leaving this girl to be a single mom. You're leaving this girl to deal with all the hurt. You're leaving this girl to pick up the slack for everything that you done did. All because you couldn't be a man about it. And even if he decides that he's not even gonna leave his wife, now you're out here trying to play the field. Well, I mean, you are in the NFL. But now you're out here trying to play the field. Now you're out here about to have two strong women hurt, crying over you because you refuse to just focus on you and take the time to deal with you, know what you want and go after it. And there's something I gotta say to females. Make sure, there ain't even no way to make sure that a man is about you, but as best as you can, make sure that that man is about you. You don't need to be his second choice or his third choice or his probably or his, okay, this didn't work, so I'm going to fall back on you. No. You need to choose me. I need to know that it was me. I need to know that it's been me. And I need to know that it's always going to be me. Just a word to the females out here. Y'all stay blessed.
But the gag is, this man is married and his wife is currently 7 months.
First things first, I'm not nice. And this is the very reason why I'm not nice. Because the amount of men who are in happy relationships or who are in marriages that cheat or go back to their exes or bother their exes when their exes either don't want them no more, they're healing from the bullcrap that they went through, or like, I don't be understanding A plus B is not equaling C. It's equaling D on y'all part, because it's the audacity. It's the audacity. And then y'all be the same ones. Oh my God, I love my wife. Oh my God, I love my girlfriend. And then y'all be the same ones embarrassing these females out here. And I feel personally embarrassed for the females that are on Facebook and all of the other platforms of my man, because the math is not mathing. It's not adding up. And y'all not happy for real.
Christy here, let me know your thoughts, your suggestion, your opinion down in the comment section. All opinion accepted. If you kindly put them down respectfully in the comment section, you're free to share your opinion. So for me, this particular video reminds me of almost everything we've been talking about. Men are incapable of love. Men marry the woman in front of them when they are ready. These men will not change. It also reminds me that marriage benefits men only. See, because I really don't understand why you're married to someone, they have children for you, currently pregnant, and you're having the audacity to be chatting your ex-girlfriend up and telling her that, telling her you don't even love your wife, blah 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 blah. You just married her because she was dead. Men are not capable of love. No matter what you do, no matter how you make them feel, no matter how you pamper them, no matter the sacrifice you do to get them to see what you do, they're not seeing it. And trust me, it's not even going to change if you had married that creator. It's not going to change. He's still going to be the same person he is, even while he's with her, because that is who he is. If he's tired of his wife, and I don't know why when men are tired of their partner, they do not break up, they do not divorce, they will just hurt you more, and I feel like they intentionally punish you in that house so that you as a person, an individual, if you really love yourself and hold your self-respect, you'll be the one to walk away. Then they will say, oh, she's the one that left the home. Then everybody will start blaming the woman, but not knowing that it's the man that pushed her to that extent. Because I don't understand, if you're tired of the marriage and your wife you don't love her, you can't stand her, all you think about is your ex, why can't you just let her go? But they won't let you go because they always want to be the center of your life. They always want to be the center of your life. They always want you to need them. And apparently, the pregnant wife needs that man. Because if she doesn't need that man, she won't come out and be saying and texting that girl and telling her everything and saying, I love him, I know he doesn't love me the way he loves. Like, clearly, that guy has money and she doesn't. Probably she was the one that left her own career to go marry him. And so she couldn't make her own money. I probably told her, stay at home and just bear children for me. And she's staying at home bearing children, and the man gives her only the money he feels that she deserves. At the end of the day, it cheats with different women, and she's not going to be happy in that marriage. But she cannot leave because she will feel like, if I leave, how do I survive? Because I don't have a job, and how do I take my children? You know, a lot of things is going to be running through her head. We men, like, we need to decenter this man. First of all, you need to be selfish with yourself. You need to choose yourself first. When you're clearly saying that something is not going to benefit you, don't put your leg inside. Don't say because, oh, I'm getting older. I've already said when I was in my 20s, or I've already said when I was a teenager that I would get married at so age. I'll have all my children at so age. All those are fantasy. It's not real. Because if you're settling for that, at the end of the day, you enter the wrong hole. And once you're in there, it's going to haunt you for life. Because the math is not matching for me. The one that bust my head, they named the child the creator's name. Like, the creator's name is the first child and the wife is aware. I don't know, is it only me that is seeing that as being creepy? Because that's not normal. That's like to the extreme. That's it. I cannot even process that. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. What do you have to say? Kindly put your thoughts down in the comment section. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And kindly turn on the post notification bell when you subscribe so you can get notified each time I upload a new video like this one. And of course, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.